also a tad bit exciting.
Of course.
You know, we have to say this is also, it's unprecedented, but a lot of damage on a loopy up on the top side.
Doesn't even pop the consecration. He didn't expect that from the Master Assassin, Cram. Big pickup at the start of the game. Frigid Glacier now on Cram, but there's no follow-up. Cram able to walk up, and now it's going to be Onic zone away from the neutral objective. Kai trying to go for the retry on his own purple buff. It's going to be free neutral objective again. Uni won't even retry it. He'll just be able to pick it up. And it's a slow game now as SRG take the lead.
And that's exactly what we wanted to see from SRG to make this composition work. Onic has to be able to work around that. It's going to be a little bit more time for them to get to that point to be able to fight.
With an XP Crab take and a shove straight up.
Cram is playing this Hilda so aggressively, rotating around essentially the secondary tank, playing it almost like a roamer would the way he's playing on the opposite side of the river.
Whoa! Great way the Dragon finds him into the knockout strike of Moody. Wrath of the Dryad to respond it over. Sound's walking up as well, but now it's going to be Keyboy, innovative it all. Caught, oh my god! Frigid Glacier comes around to peel Yums with the G-Kundo and the flicker. Sound's caught in the bad spot, doesn't have the flicker. Cram with the swings of the battle axe. Uni! A triple kill against Onic.
This is huge for Uni. It's 4-0 right now. Add a purple buff on top of that. And the thing about it is, it's 4-0 in kills, and every single one of those kills has gone to this Paquito. Let's take a look at the replay. It all started with the big way of the dragon. And even though Keyboy tries to help out by popping that Wrath of Dryad, it's just not enough. The damage, this is what I was talking about. You hit that level 4, you hit that level 5. Early game spikes. We're only 4 minutes in, and that's the thing about the Paquito. No pun intended, it packs a punch. Towers, Cram can get involved. Onic has to find a way to slow the pace, and Keyboy and Sans hanging out in these bushes, that's kind of what they're looking for, but Sans gets found out.
Yep, on the Aurora is going to get completely taken out by Cram now as Lutpi gets away just a bit from that Lantern Flare. Almost fully stacked up, Keyboy. Waited in the bush for a bit too long, now gets thrown back. Way the Dragon into Uni again! Oh, this combo is just deadly.
Sadly, I gotta say, wait a second, more action at the purple buff.
Retry from Kai, the 4 blades as well, but SRG got away just in time. Innocent as well.
To be in that type of position on the map, and Onic has to know what they're dealing with. It's 6-0. They cannot be the aggressive ones, not only in fights, but in positions on the map.
Way the Dragon into Uni, walking up. Oh, he walks away from the Wrath of the Dryad. Leaves him for the rest of the team, just in case Onic try to capitalize on the Wrath of the Dryad. Belleric just feels a bit off.
Yeah, Belleric has to kind of search for it, and that means Sans has to constantly be there. And a big kick.
Sanso has a passive there. Frigid Glacier popped in as well. It's Cram's going to be frozen under turret, but man, perfectly timed knockout again. Uni in a back. It's going to be Innocent with a pickup as well as Lutpi is going to be slammed down to the ground. Another pickup for Innocent, a double. It's 10-1.
This is uncalled for at this point. The subbed-in jungler, 5-0-4. This is his second game in MSC, and he is dominating the playing field. It's a mindset, right?
Where did Kyrie's health bar go? He almost got one shot by Uni.
Come online and re-engage these fights. They're gonna have to let SRG come to them and look for the counterattack.
Yep, Kai can only just retry the purple buff. That means it's gonna be free neutral objective unless Onic get a pickup, but it's gonna be SRG with a move. Sounds of the flicker out already. Yums! G-Kundo with the flicker in the way. The Dragon straight up with the Stormy Sky Piercer. Big Purify coming down now as Kelrick is able to get the Blazing Duet down into the back line as well. Stormy melted down by the god in the gold lane. Kai with those blades picked up now as SRG are still able to get a 2-for-2 trade.
Very well done by Onic though. Kelra, we failed
that push.
4.8k gold.
This is gonna be big right now. Yum's gonna go for the cut right now as Kelra is gonna get caught as well. Blazing Duet popped in. Oh, a kick, but he's gonna get canceled. Now Stormy dives in, picks up the kill with the Sky Piercer and the Lantern Flare. Kyrie with the blades. Uni jump in, and again the Purify out for Lutpi. But Kelra has finally been taken out.
2-for-1. Wants to try to go for the steal here. They wanted to bait out the retry so that he wouldn't have it to try to contest. Onic is keeping a close play. Look at Yums right now.
Cram as well in the back. G-Kundo and out the way to Dragon, but it goes into a different angle. In the back to Kelra with a crown as well. He's in the top spot right now, but Kai finds Innocent in the fight. Now he goes for the damage. It's Oni picks up the godlike as he takes Kelra down. Both gold laners out of the fight.
This is huge for Onic right now. Kyrie, and this is what I meant. They hold on to it. Yes, we don't get the purple, but as long as we can dry, as long as we can hold things out a little bit, they do have a chance. The problem is that long lane side bush, Cram, always looking for an angle as well. Onic has to watch out for it.
SRG are going to go for the commitment here. They see the Ling. It's insta-commit. No way for Onic to respond to this. They still want to try, though. Look, he caught again. It's going to be the taunt landing with the stun boost right there. Udi with the red tree. Keeps it clean. Sounds to the background, waiting for a Frigilation. Plays down as the passive. Going to be procced in as Kai. Jumps in on Innocent. Picks up the blades. Picks it up. Waiting to try and appeal again. It's that's going to be Kyrie with the blades. Over and over again. It's Cram in the back, waiting for a position. Signs for Innocent, but SRG got the neutral objective. Kai with the chase now onto Cram. No flicker available. Kelra wants to go with the chase as Kimo. Cuts him off.
He doesn't have a Wrath of Druid.
No, he doesn't. Doesn't land a taunt either. It's not the Evolved Lord yet, so Onic, I feel, get the win with a mid and a gold traded. But if SRG can stop these three members from recalling, it's going to be massive.
The pincers here. Uni comes in. This is going to be bad for Onic.
Oh, onto Stormy he goes. We're trying to disperse the damage. Kyrie able to get the fine blade as Cram tries to get him down. Wave up top, and the Lord is going to come crashing down, but the mini wave's actually going to spawn in time. Look be there. Kyrie with a Tempest of Blades gets him out. Look pay against 3 on this Uranus.
All he's got to do is keep him away from the base as Onic tries to clear this Lord. All he's got to do is buy a little bit more time.
The Lord and the minions almost won SRG the game. Look, he falls in the end. No consecration, and now it's Innocent back up in the Lanadon.
Onic with a Hail Mary play there, and SRG responding so cleanly, but it's not over yet. SRG still at the door. They're waiting for another wave to come down.
Oh no, Frigid Glacier, the frozen as well. Innocent jumps over to Montfort, but now he's going to Kelra. Going with the lazy new one by Innocent. Takes him Udi!
Kyrie's trying to save it, but Udi wants to stop him. Kyrie gets the shutdown, the double, the back and forth. Neither team wanting to give this up.
We got a game in our hands. SRG knockout stage game. But we find ourselves
looking hard for Onic.
Oh, this is going to jump in. Oh, we're going to get bursted down. Straight up, what was that damage? Kai and Kelra together with the combo. Now it's up to Stormy and Uni. Cram and Yums in a 4v5.
Uni needs to find an angle in before Kelra shreds this down. Kyrie as well.
They got no red tree. They gotta play it slow. Kelra jumps with the BMI over on Cram. Now it's Lutpi zoning in the backline as Cram tries to run away. BMI back again from Kelra as Lutpi tries to stop Uni from getting into this Lord pit.
In the backside, a big kick from Yums.
Over on Sans, now with the follow-up. Yums goes down to Kelra. Onic playing this game. Wave up top is good for SRG, but Onic want to go for the Lord. Wave, wave, wave.
Someone's got to go back and someone's got to stay.
Oh my God.
Because if they lose this Lord, they may not survive the day.
Kelra over the blazing duet. Stormy gets on the Crimson Beacon. That's going to be him jumping back again with a nature from Kelra. Sans pops down the Frigid Glacier. It stuns Uni. Kai gets a shutdown. Cram's first death in game 1.
And the crowd is electric right now. And we are losing our minds through this game. We're 22.5 minutes in. It's Stormy and Innocent defending the base. A Lord will be coming soon, but Onic is already at the inhibitors.
Look at the death timer, 16 seconds on Yums, 30 on Uni. Cram is down for another 40. The Evolved Lord is going to spawn in the bottom lane. And Onic want to utilize it. Innocent and Stormy. They've done this before.
They have done this before, but Kelra is shredding. Onic doesn't want to show them the same respect that SRG showed them 10 minutes ago.
15 seconds now on Uni.
On the line.
They're buying good time. They're buying really good time. They actually saved this mid-turret.
SRG.
They're going to have all 5.
Yeah, they will have all 5. Does Onic fully commit to this here? There's so many towers that they have to get through.
This is
the
a big
Lord will
Lord.
take a good chunk of damage.
Tier 2 up top, gonna fall down as well as Kai deals with the waves, but now it's gonna be the Evolved Lord into the bottom lane. Winter Crown bot again after using the Wind of Nature in that previous fight. Look, P.
Looking for an angle in, they're able to make their way forward.
Defense. Oh, Kelra! Again with the jump, it's Keyboard, who's able to find the right Giant. Innocent falls, Uni's next, Crab and Yums cannot defend. Oh, they come back in game number 1.
Willing to risk it with some different picks. This is something they lacked in the beginning of the tournament, and we're already seeing how much more they're adapting to current meta.
Hey, that's a sprint on Stormy. That's something new, that's for sure. Pull yourself together though for Yums, Master Assassin for Innocent, just trying to win out this lane. But yeah, sprint over Flicker for the first time on the Eudora.
I wonder, I mean, it had to be, whoa, a lot of damage on the Keyboy.
So the fracture, not even there, it's just a passive Kai. Jumps in, picks up the kill, Yum's gonna be very low. Onic strike first this time around, and they instantly go into enemy jungle.
Beautiful rotation from Loopy and Kyrie coming to that mid lane. Yums is gonna try to stop it, but he may get taken out here.
Yeah, Kyrie is able to take it, now he jumps on Yums. There's a few more hits to take another. He's on the board, now it's 2.
This is one of the good things about the Noland up against this Aurora. He's gonna be able to dash away, he's got the escapability. He's not, even if he commits to a big amount of damage. SRG, do they want to contest this? Again, they do have the Aurora, one of the highest prioed heroes in the meta right now.
They're just gonna go in on Cram. He's gonna get bursted down, Sans picks him up, Lookp is able to walk Yums down. Keyboy doing the same thing now, over to the purple buff. Uni still just level 3. It's like deja vu to game 1, but it's reversed. It's Onic with the control. 2 kills at the start. Neutral objective without even using the retribution.
Uni using the retribution on his own purple, just like time, or if we are gonna commit, everyone has to be together.
Slow for Onic after this lead, just taking a purple buff, and only now really making that aggressive move. Double immobilization onto Lutpi, but he doesn't care. Keyboy got a position, Flicker after the Triad! Connects on Innocent, he wasn't expecting it, now an all-in on Yums, under tier 2, a Flicker burnt out already.
And we're not even going for this orange buff, we're gonna lay a trap, we're gonna get another kill, we're gonna put Kyrie at 3-0 points, and Keyboy's been loving just hanging out in these bushes, waiting for the next target to come along.
He is the bush.
He is the bush. Keybush.
He's a tree. Conceal from Keyboy. Look at the play again. Ow. Big chomp down now. He goes in the Flicker as well, but it's only Keyboy. Suns first crab down. They're able to get Keyboy, but now it's going to be Kaura with the Zaman Force, popping him down. That's Uni in the back, going for the kill, finding one, and the traitor Sky walks up, and Uni finally a bit of retaliation. Jumps on again, the Purify out, but now he's going to be on cooldown as Lutpi looks for the chase and finds the kill onto Uni.
I don't know if taking the death at the end of that was worth it. Finding Kelra at least is a save. Breathe. I don't think ooh, Innocent in a bad spot.
He's gonna have to flicker out of this, man. There's no way. He might not even flicker, he might just take it. Keyboy with a flicker in the Rapid Triad. Innocent fed to Kelra. Again, not given space to farm. Yums, body block from the rest. They feed another over to Kelra.
Sometimes you gotta just take it, Mirko. Sometimes you gotta just accept your fate. Innocent knows there's no escape there. Onic moving on to the tier 2.
Onic has never won against Selangor Red Giants.
SRG on the defense. Can Onic pull this off here? After a grueling game 1 of pushing the limits, it just goes to show Onic's diversity right now. It's in Onic's grasp. All they got to do is close this out. And last time SRG was a little bit too patient. Onic is ready to kick in these doors.
Hey.
And whoa, yeah. What? Was it a flex or what is it, a misplay?
We'll see with the result of the game. Comes down to that. Depthness welcome coming out onto the Uranus now with no winner crown, no problem. Silence deals with him. Waving the mid lane is good. Onic gonna look for the slow build up into the siege right now as they go over the top lane. Lutpi holding in the front. It's gonna be Kai with the dash in forward as Kelra jumps in. Again, the fracture lands on Yums. Lord cleared out. Black Shoots comes down. Uni goes down. Keyboy with a rapid drive to the back lane. It's now gonna be Innocent with a pickup. But Onic! Clean sweep. Selangor Red Giants to make it a top 8.
And they don't just win it, they earn it. After game 1, pushing themselves to the limits, and then to prove they can finish things in style, they win game number 2 in a very quick fashion. You can see the smiles on their faces. Kelra, Keyboy, happy about it, because both of those teams were tested in this group stage. Almost every team in group stage had some rocky games. Nobody was a guarantee. Everything was earned. And Onic will move forward.
They will.